Ernesto Che Guevara, 1928–1967, is a controversial historical figure, remembered as a symbol of revolutionary and liberation struggle in the 20th century. This is followed by a balanced analysis of the most prominent stages of his life and his influence, aspects of his life and legacy. 1. The revolutionary struggle. Guevara was one of the most prominent leaders of the Cuban Revolution, 1956–1959, that overthrew the Batista regime. Later, he sought to export the model of armed revolution to other countries, most notably Congo and Bolivia, where he was killed. 2. Global symbolism. His image turned into a global icon representing the spirit of rebellion and sacrifice for principles among broad sectors, especially in the left and student movements around the world. His image is used in a variety of contexts, from political protest to popular culture. 3. Declared principles. Adopted a discourse focused on fighting imperialism, especially American, and neo-colonialism, and calling for social justice and international solidarity. Critical viewpoints. 1. Approach and policies. He is criticized by historians and writers for adopting the method of armed war as the only solution, and for his role in establishing security services in Cuba after the revolution, which were linked to human rights violations against opponents. 2. Economic application. He held a high position in the Cuban economy in the early 1960s, and his industrial policies are the subject of study and criticism by economists for their practical results. Conclusion. Che Guevara represents a complex historical problem. As a symbol, he transcended the historical man to become a powerful symbol of sacrifice and revolution in the collective imagination. As a historical figure, his thought, behavior, and direct influence are subject to sharply contradictory historical and political evaluations, ranging from reverence to scathing criticism. A complete understanding of Guevara remains impossible without considering these two dimensions, the legendary icon on the one hand, and the controversial revolutionary who lived in a precise historical context, the Cold War, the conflict in Latin America, on the other. Interpretations of his legacy vary radically depending on the political and cultural perspective of the recipient.